God, it really does just suck that there's like no internet up where Nana is.
Yeah, it's rough.
Incredibly. Oh, well. Let's see. Check, check, check. Welcome, everyone, back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Every day we do this intro, and every day it sounds the same.
We try our goddamn best out here.
And you may ask yourself, how did I get here?
They
Alright,
actually stream this in purgatory.
alright, well, let's get started.
Lou! Lou into chat.
Oh, hey, Lou. As always, feel free to hop into the call itself, but, you know, 'tis you.
Lou spotted.
Now I'm back in the present, and it's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With the power failure, all the cell bars open automatically because this is fucking Five Nights at Politico.
Freddy Fazbear's government black site.
Freddy Presidente. Ah. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynn. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. I mean, to be fair, if they're going to execute him with a chair, no, they're not.
They need to find fun new ways to kill him.
Yeah. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Right now, it's what Jowd is hiding himself in. Hope the detective's alright in this blackness. I better find him, fast. Come to think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, as if we don't know what that's about.
Hi, Lou.
Hi, hi.
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah, welcome to this
Woo!
mess. The detective told me to head for the spoon when we got back to the present, so here I am. Perfect time with Sausage Head.
Man, he has no idea what just happened.
Like, I swear, they're definitely speeding these animations up on purpose, just so you don't have to sit through the whole thing.
I guess, but it looks real strange.
A little bit, yeah. Whew, I'm back.
Beautiful.
Thank goodness someone flushed its toilet. That was good timing. Yes, babe.
God.
Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. First I have to find him. Welcome to everyone's favorite part of video games. It's prisoner C74. Secure the prisoner.
So heads up to everyone watching, we're about to enter my most hated level in this game.
God. It looks like there are hunters in this darkness. Hope they haven't found Jowd. Oh my god. It's been so long since I played this game. Are we just gonna have to deal with this in the real world? Like, we do get
Yes.
ghost vision, but still.
This
Ugh.
is advanced darkness.
It is. This is some advanced darkness, he says. Luckily, ghost vision.
Go find our good friend Jowd.
Yeah, so obviously the internal line's almost... I'm going to make the assumption that the internal line is in fact Al, but I guess we don't have a choice. Woo. Alright. Too bad I can't just press the emergency button.
Make more emergencies.
Cause even more problems.
Huh. What could that red light be? Is it the spirits of the damned come to take me away? No, wrong
Thank
video
God.
game. It's just that dude.
No, it's just a guy with a gun.
Looks like the hunter's eyes glow red, which completely ruins the purpose of having night vision or infrared. Good spotting, buddy. There's no way Jout is visible down there. Fucking walrus. The cot isn't even close to covering him.
He's a master of stealth.
He's the master of stealth, indeed. We can't see it, but he secretly just painted a brick pattern onto his side. It doesn't look like escape is gonna be easy. Huh. Why is there a hatch mechanism? Oh, are we gonna have to yeet someone down to the bottom floor later? Oh, of course, his bulletproof vest. Oh, let's
Break
talk.
the bulletproof vest and compress that man instantly.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. You the one who made the toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to you, I managed to make it. Thanks to you, I managed to lose my voice. But how'd you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Every fucking day Cecil forgets that he doesn't have an internal monologue.
Look, he's an idiot, Your
He
Honor.
is.
You can't help it.
Anyway, looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. What's the strategy? Well, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So, we move under cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine, but how? The dead don't have voices, and even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try and you'll see how it works. Man, this detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully.
No one in this game gives a shit about death.
Yeah, but this is genuinely like one of the only puzzles where you're directly communicating with the victim if you do the time sequence.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here. Except for me, that is. Yeah, I did hear something about being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies, which seems like a major oversight.
Rocket launcher.
But, you know.
He says that there's an armed guard like right next to him.
There's an armed guard. There's a bazooka in the weapons locker. I think they're plenty prepared.
I don't know, dude.
They have 4 timid security guards at most. Well, of course they're timid. They're wearing bulletproof vests. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. It's unfortunate you can't just turn off their goggles.
Cecil doesn't know how.
Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Oh fuck, we're done with this tutorial. Now, about the signal. Oh yeah, what the fuck is it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. Yeah, what? Like, this is such a funny thing to think about, because no one else exhibits this property, and regular ghost powers have very specific criteria that this guy doesn't meet.
It's like Like, this level gives you a completely out of left field mechanic that is never brought up again.
Joud is like mildly psychic, but he didn't know what to look for before.
Just fucking built different.
So if he ever gets reinstated to the detective force after this, he'll be able to talk to ghosts. As long as they have powers. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? The thing is, I could reach him from the bulletproof vest, so I'm honestly curious if that would have done anything, if that would have changed the dialogue.
I would have loved if it didn't.
Jad just gets it wrong.
No, we actually just get moved to the bunk anyway.
They might.
I guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. Okay, to be fair, they did bring up the sixth sense before this point with, Femme Fatale lady. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this me icon here?
I'm in your UI. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, where'd that come from? Never mind that. That's our signal. How's that work? If you touch the icon, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So for example, I really do feel like if you're making a puzzle game, you really shouldn't have to. If you're not going to bring it up again, you really shouldn't have a whole ass tutorial for a one-off puzzle.
This is why I dislike this level immensely.
So for example, if you move to that spoon and touch the icon, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, let's get started. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Cecil. No, I do enjoy the visual of this guy just being here. So that red light, that's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. Well, you know what? There's no way he isn't going to turn around by the time I would get to the next thing, so... let's just follow him. Oh my god, is he really just going to ping back and forth like that? There's gotta be like
He will eventually walk back, I'm fairly certain. At the most inconvenient of times for you.
Yeah, like there's no way Joud has enough time to make it to the next safe spot while this guy's back is turned. Sir?
I guess he's just moving back and forth.
You know what? I guess I'll just try to lure... I guess I'll just take Joud to the bunk next time he turns around.
Alright, Joe, go. Whoa!
Oh, he's fucking zooming.
Look at that lad go.
How fast did you think he was gonna move?
I
don't
mean, yeah, but like, he turned his back for a second. I thought he would like hear it or something, you know?
Joe, like,
Fair.
instant transmissioned over to that bunk.
There was a time freeze in there. I didn't think the game was gonna be that generous. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of... Yes, red lights. Yes, please. Yes, we know how to slide
Jesus.
screens.
Game, you have given us the slide screen tutorial like 8 times now. We know.
I
Alright.
have to make sure. I have to make sure.
Well, let's work our way up to the next level, because I doubt we're... Let's work our way up to the next level and see what we can do from there. Because unfortunately, being able to see jack shit around here means I can't see jack shit around here.
Crazy how that works out.
Alright, I'm going to take a guess.
Send this man to hell.
Breaks his back from falling like 15 feet in heavy armor.
Now there are 2 of them.
There are! I should probably close this just in case.
Oh, my mistake. There are 3.
Oh god.
Okay, to be fair,
Unless-
I did not need to do that, but I assume he's just gonna make his way back to his starting point.
Probably. I've never done it in that order.
Alright, well, I'm assuming the next safe spot is there.
Yeah.
The heck is that?
The sniper in the rafters.
I...
Why is there a sniper there? Like, he has no way of knowing that he's...
He's just gonna shoot somebody.
I mean, if it works, I guess. God. You know, this worked out. Eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually, there we go. We have a valve, we got another valve, we got a bulletproof vest. I assume something would happen if I rang that bell.
You'd probably just, like, catch attention.
Probably. That guy broke his
Snapping
neck.
his neck.
Well, this is life now.
I mean, you can get back in there with the bell, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like, I want to reach a safe spot down here, but I need one of these guards to be in position for me to do that.
Mm.
And I can't reach the guards either. Not to mention, I can only get so far in this zone without some kind of assistance.
Why is there a giant picture of a cooked chicken?
Don't worry about it.
Pathetic.
I suppose.
How's this guy gonna get back into the vents?
Don't know.
Please tell me he just walks into the hole again.
Just send him to the pit. Oh my god, he... Fuck.
He's so smart and stupid.
Oh my god.
He's so cool and dumb.
Are you timed at all in this section?
No.
There isn't like an yeah, that's good.
Because you're technically not in like a 4 minutes before death, you're in real life.
Yeah, like the 4 minutes before death thing is just to give us a reset.
No. It sounded like they were implying that, like, if the lights are turned on, it's a game over.
Oh my god, they both fell down.
They will all keep falling through that pit.
They will.
The cycle continues.
Alright, so here's the problem. I think with how I did the hatch, it's not going to line up for them to all have their backs turned at the right time.
Yeah, like I believe you might need to close that hatch again, because otherwise they will keep dunking themselves into the pit.
No, wait, this could work.
Oh, come on, Joud!
I mean, I doubt I could do it right now. I'll wait until that guy gets to the top. Yeah, screw it. Worst case scenario, we have to do a step again.
Yeah!
See, that was like right before that dude turned around. Alright, well anyway, it's time for everyone's favorite bit about... These guys are so stupid.
Into the pit with you.
Alright, so let's think this through for a minute. Those guys are going upstairs, so I need a rotation. So, like, that guy can reset as a sniper because he was looking over here. So he's not looking at the stairs. Which means I do need to close the hatch so that we can actually start resetting rotations. I am a little curious as to how Sniper Guy was intending to get back into the vents. Is he just gonna stay? Is Sniper Guy just not gonna be there? Sure, I guess.
believe so. I believe you've like permanently fucked up his rotation.
Oh, that's fine then. In which case, I should have gotten into his thing. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to get it on the backswing. Oh no, I just snitched.
We ratted out, sausage head.
Oh, apparently
Oh,
that was a way.
no.
Apparently that was a way to clear it up. But either way, like it worked out eventually. Oh, there he is. Get fucking back here. Never mind then. Let's not check out the hole.
No, of course not.
It's not important.
It ain't. Alright, well either way, I need this guy to move forward because the next safe spot's the cot. Here. Which means now I just need a rotation where Jowd can actually, like, get through. Which is a problem. I understand why timer elements are so prevalent in these games. Like, holy shit, you know?
This one's the worst because unlike all the other sections where it's a very set path, you can fuck yourself severely here.
Yeah, all we've got to go off of are these guys' eyeballs. Although, genuinely, I think I left the hatch on the left open, which is why the second guy keeps coming through.
Yeah, probably.
Which makes my life harder here, but then again, I don't know how far sightlines go here, so it's probably good that he keeps falling down like that. God, give me a good rotation, guys, come on. See, that's the guy who fell down again.
He's doing his best.
It's not good enough, but he is.
Man.
Alright, you know what? Let me close this hatch just in case that makes it easier to do rotations. Because I can reach that easily enough. Like, at this point, I just have to wait for, like, a good enough gap for them all to be in a good position for me to send Jowd up. Because it's not like there was a safe spot over here.
Like, I have vague memories of Jowd being able to, like, go in the vents.
I don't think so. I don't know. It's a little funky. Okay, so let's see. Essentially, I need to... Oh, wait, I think I'm going to need to... Let's see. Is he going to go back... He's going to go left here. Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. That guy's heading down, so I can't do anything about that. He stops here. Which means I think I do need to actually yeet him down to the next floor if he keeps going this way. Yeah, if he stops there, then I need to do something about him. Problem is... I mean, I guess I could try dragging Jowd over to the vents. That might work. Hard to say. But like, if this guy pings from here to being perfectly in front of the cop, then I need to do something to disrupt his schedule. Problem is, the only way to disrupt his schedule is to send him to the pit, as it were. Okay, so, problem. If I send him to the pit, I don't actually have a way to get to the cot over there. Because there's no way for me to, like, route around. And I do need to get Jowd into a safe spot by the time I send him to the... And I do need to get Zhao to a safe spot by the time he gets back up. I guess I'll just try pulling him up here and seeing what happens, because worst case scenario, he dies.
Yeah, and then we can restart.
Oh, apparently he can go into the vents.
Yeah.
It's not amazingly signposted, but sure, that works. Get in here. Never mind.
Ooh.
Oog.
Ah man, do I love stupid timing puzzles.
Yeah, this one's rough.
Like, I could have timed that out better, but thankfully it gave me a checkpoint right here. And now that I actually know what I'm doing, it's pretty simple. Because I need an opening big enough for him to get to the thing. And like, that's whatever. This guy's gonna move past, and I can distract this guy with the hole and the bell.
Yeah, there are distraction options. It's... ugh.
Like, it would have worked out if I hadn't had to open the vent. Alright, well, let me pop the vent open real quick while that guy's moving. Go. Okay, they do go on their... Oh, yeah, they do go on their schedule. They do keep moving, so it isn't like a time freeze. Which would explain why... Okay, that works. Master of Stealth. Dude literally falling through the vent.
Could you imagine you get caught because he fell through and saw him?
God.
Like, that's what I was expecting.
Just freeze him as he's midair. There he is.
I didn't realize this guy was like one of those walruses from the minigame.
This is a Rhythm Heaven minigame.
It is! Alright, so once this guy moves past, I'll open the hatch and then head over to him. So this way, I don't have to worry about him later on. Because he will just constantly be falling into the pit.
Eternal torment.
Okay, wait, if I just open this hatch, is he going to be dumb enough to go through it?
Probably.
Like, these are definitely infrared and not night vision. Because otherwise that would be, like, noticeable. Alright, well. Get over here.
Look at him, holy shit! Chow doing backflips!
So you're telling me that he can do that, but he can't clear, like, what is probably like a foot or two jump?
Pretty much. So what do you think? I'd say if we've come this far, we did it. Great job, Cecil. The basement generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. I love this fucking FNAF power system. Woo, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding. I'm still a condemned criminal, you know? I doubt anybody'd welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in the justice minister. Is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Cecil. Until we meet again. So now I've saved a condemned criminal's life to help him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynn at this point.
We have defeated the most cursed level.
Detective Jowd is painting my picture in a cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Like, once
I believe when I was playing this game for the first time, this was the point where I caved and just started having the walkthrough on hand.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, the vent... Well, you know, the whole vent thing, it wasn't that bad once you got to the vent thing, but yeah, how are you supposed to figure out he can get into the vents?
Yeah, cause like if you could like see a guard do it, that would be different, but literally once they fall, they're just gone.
Yeah, like, sure, I know people can be in the vents, but how was I supposed to know Detective Jowd was secretly a fucking gymnast? Fucking death row walrus man. Being able to fucking bend like that? How the hell? But Detective Jowd's until we meet the game came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Oh yeah, Lou, shout out to the panic dance.
Great. Great.
Cecil, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute. Jowd, it's been like 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's already in peril.
Of course he is. That call, who is it from? I don't know, some weird call. But who will call an end to my dancing? Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then! Which will stop first? My dancing or the turning of the planets?
Yeah!
Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, technically, if he manages to dance through the night,
Oh.
if he dances until the end of the game, he will technically have outdanced the planet.
True.
We know it doesn't spin when the game is off. Bet I could do that dance by now. But I'm more concerned with the detective's message. Better get over there, fast. Oh my god, could you imagine, like, fucking Cecil Banana Man doing this?
Oh, you can absolutely rig his model to do this. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, like, they've definitely got a system for, like, cloning animations, because Jowd's eating animation was used by Lynn back in Chicken Kitchen.
And they reused some of Cabanella's animations for a different character later on.
Ah. Well, you know what? I get it's probably a false hope, but it'd be so fucking funny if they just did if they just did like a mid-credits scene where it's just Cecil doing that.
I wish desperately.
If only.
The whole fucking crew's doing the panic dance. Oh man, the cinnamon topography. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Oh yeah, this super, like, secretive, secure political prison. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cabanella. I believe that's my line, my old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too. Clearly. I came to attend your execution, and they told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment's silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. Apparently, I have like zero spatial awareness.
Like, fucking bolted into the one area with the fucking cop.
I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I
Go
wish,
straight
my old
for
friend.
the Nintendo DS.
Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I've found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. I'm gonna say it, there's like... I understand Cabanella's motives, but like, there's no reason for him to actually be doing this, because no one knows he's here.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he has
but-
his reasons.
Yeah, and his reasons is that he thinks Jowd escaping prison will make it hard to clear his name, but also, like, he was literally about to... He was gonna be executed 30 minutes ago. Cabanella, moment of silence? Bit longer than that.
It's a really long moment.
There's a certain something between these two. Yeah, they're divorced. Is it a warm something, or is it cold? I mean, they're divorced at this point, what do you think?
Their epic divorce energy is great.
Whatever it is, it's immeasurably deep. I should probably see what Jowd has to say. Nah, let's just leave.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's see what Lynn's doing.
I'm going for the chicken place.
Let's go back to the chicken kitchen.
Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? That's pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. Your lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions while you're being held at gunpoint by your ex-husband? In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? Sure, what do you know about Cecil? I saw it, you know? That picture you were painting in your cell tonight? That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. Well, you know what? That one's lost. We gotta find the 12-year-old
Isn't it?
first. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynn's apartment, that she never ever took a screwdriver to. And that's the only help I can give you right now. Okay, sure, what's up with Cabanella? That man pointing the gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend.
They say he's your ex-husband.
We were, when we were in the detective division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the SIU, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. He's a very big fan of a game that hasn't come out yet.
Big Undertale reference.
His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, that's the one thing they're afraid of most. Stains. A blot on the record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. God, it's so interesting to see how many throwaway lines just kind of come around by the end.
It's so good.
It's very nice.
Lou, you don't know what's going on.
I
Who
know.
knows everything?
But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanella has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything, anything at all, to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friends to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do?
I'll be right back.
Hurry, hurry. I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive, in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. You know, I don't think we've ever seen the sad Cecil sprite.
A lot of fun Sissel sprites
Yeah,
coming up.
Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life.
Love this game, love this game.
What? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl, and I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynn? She told you about that? Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. "10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Buddy, what are you, fucking Protestant?
Yes! Jowd Catholic guilt moment.
Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Cecil, you've got to follow your own... You've got your own path to follow. You'd better hurry. My own path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Welcome to...
God. Hello? Everything's fine here.
Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request the delivery.
The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
Lynn dumbass moments. Sounds like she's
doing her
in some
best.
kind of trouble. The thing is, she like regularly fucking calls Jowd.
She's under a lot of stress.
She is, but still. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Cecil? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, why on earth are you calling for a chicken delivery? You already had your last meal.
Hungry.
I have a little something for you. Just fucking beats him with it.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought he was just going to, like, throw it at his face. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Cecil. Let me just leave you with one thing. Hey, who do you keep talking to? Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. Joe, that's a lot coming from you, considering what we know.
Look, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, everyone. Jowd is a perfectly reliable narrator.
Everyone in this game tells the truth, and all their memories are perfect, and there's no internal bias affecting anyone.
Not at all, no. I'll remember that. Honestly, Jowd, why on earth do you keep talking to that phone? They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. So Lou, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah, we just didn't get to check in with you because it's been a little breakneck over here.
Yeah.
Had our cringe fail escape sequence puzzle.
Now
Was
that my
very fun to
assignment to
watch.
stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. Oh yeah, babe, when we get to Spoilers McGillicuddy, I think you should voice him.
Oh boy, okay.
Mostly just because, like... I mean,
That's fair. You are taking a lot of these voices.
I had, like, everyone in the prison.
Yeah.
This time, Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead. What in the world is she doing? And again, do I really want to know? Oh,
Lynn.
I see.
Lynn murder
Lynn, you
moments.
killed the Prime Minister.
I gotta be honest, I didn't actually mean to do that. The Prime
You're
Minister...
talking to him now.
Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious.
Hey, there you are.
What kind of greeting is that? And shove me somebody's poor soul out of the way like that? Gotta say though, no matter where you go, somebody always seems to turn up dead.
Sorry about that.
Who is it this time? Is this the Justice Minister?
Yeah, the man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. He was already dead when I got here.
Oh boy, I wonder what happened this time.
Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive?
He'd already been executed by the time we got there. I did manage to save him, but...
You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute. Did you say but?
I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison. You see, there was this really bad escape sequence puzzle, and there was this stuff with, like, falling droplets, and I really want to know, like, the logic behind cores developing, because I don't feel like random water droplets should have them.
And then Jowd did like a backflip out of the vents and it was super sick.
God, like, the fucking... Like, shout out to Jowd. You would not expect a man of his stature to be able to do that maneuver with the vents.
He's like a 40-year-old dad doing that shit.
Yeah. About that other murder, though, I couldn't bring myself to tell her.
Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it! Inspector Cabanella would never betray Detective Jowd.
Just so you know, Detective Jowd himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I better take care of the Justice Minister here.
Right. And I have lots of questions for him, too.
Back we go then. 4 minutes before his death. Downtime! Never heard of it. I've got like 6 hours left to live. Or ghost, as it were.
You will cease existing before the end of the night.
Emma? Oh, excuse me. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. This guy has like the most pathetic sounding voice I can give him.
He's sopping wet, miserable.
This is
Drowned rat.
terrible. Why doesn't she answer? This guy's having a time.
Just your casual Friday night.
Medicine. Good job. We're all so proud of you. Oh, water.
The comedy of errors leading to his death.
God. If his wife didn't suck so much, this would not have happened either.
Look, his...
Man.
Yeah.
Such a
Man
foolish
literally died of a broken heart.
Oh, you woke up? He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Now, I don't know. Looks like he could have had both those just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic meow meow. That's the more fitting word.
He's the meow meow ever.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? You know I can still hear you, right?
Cecil, you literally everyone can hear what you're thinking.
By the way, what's your name? Just call me a seeker of truth. I swear, I keep wanting to start going into like Dracula's "What is a Man" speech.
It fits.
What is a man? A miserable pile of contradictions. Enough. Have at me. Fucking falls over and dies.
Water bottle.
Sidestep that one, didn't he? The Justice Minister is fucking pathetic.
He is.
Alright, well, let's see what this phone call was.
No.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How did you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Emily's tutor? Would a tutor call you at this hour? No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. My daughter, is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself.
Oh.
Oh right, I voice her. Sorry, you voice Emily, I voice Camilla, right? Nah.
I'm like unsure of who is in this situation currently.
I'm pretty sure it's Camilla, but that is technically a spoiler, I guess. In the sense that we'll figure it out right after we save this guy, so you know. What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Take that. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. They're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course, it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you have to do is your job. Alright, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. No, let's definitely just go there.
There. Seems fun.
Go there, we don't need this guy.
Fuck this dude.
Fuck this guy. I want to see what's going on with the... I want to see what's going on with Hot Lady.
I do. Where's her spin-off game?
This is terrible. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means. Cecil!
God.
I was about to say get a dictionary, but you wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
He doesn't know how to read!
Hi, I'm Cecil, 19, and I never learned how to read. But it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here, and Mopey really sucks to listen to. Better do something about the medicine. I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. You just didn't want his wife to write smut about him.
God.
His wife won't answer for some reason. Huh. Wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Okay, that statement is
She's
half
not
right.
morally bankrupt either. She just wanted to write smut.
She wanted to write smut, but she also wanted to prove a point, so she just grabbed the guy's daughter and won't let him interact with her at all. Which is definitely a case through the divorce courts, but whatever.
They're having cringe divorce moments.
What is a meow meow but a cringed little idiot? Why doesn't that man understand that? Nah, I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. He sucks.
Can we just leave him with the corpse? Please.
God. So Lou, what do you think the solution to this puzzle is?
I genuinely do not know.
Right. So this medicine stops the minister's attack, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap. He doesn't know how the child safe...
child lock.
He can't get past the childproof cap. What a shabby excuse for a man. Huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable pile of secrets. I think you've already said quite enough. Please shut up. Like, there's a reason I keep wanting to go into a fucking Dracula speech, and it's because he talks like that. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks the pitch to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Oh god, the minister sucks so much. He's so funny talking, but he's like miserable to listen to around here.
He's the most miserable man on earth.
I think the worst thing about this puzzle is that if you don't get the exact fucking answer, you've got to sit through this whole like 2-minute sequence again.
Yeah, having this sequence back to back with the prison escape is really something.
Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple, why doesn't he understand? But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet though, I can't give up now. Look at this man with his terrible interpretive dance. Yeah, this illusion is like complete bullshit.
It's just like, no way you'd even think to do this.
You've got to flap the flag at the exact moment to stop him from knocking the pitcher over. Which is hard to tell because the pitcher is underneath the countdown timer. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die, and that's how he lives his life. Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him.
Fate change!
God, Prime Minister Meow Meow must suck to listen to. Like, I can sort of move the core on the flag a bit, but that doesn't...
Yeah, I believe I remember how you get over there. I just don't know the exact order of operations.
What a befitting room for this man. Huh? It looks stately, but it's filled with nothing but useless trash. When in the past, I can only... Alright, Cecil, give me a hint. The Minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the Minister was drinking the water. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
That's so stupid.
That's so cruel.
Oog.
Why give me a fate change if you need me? Why give me the fate change checkpoint if I need to be in the water pitcher before that?
Fuck!
What the fuck is the point of that? What the fuck?
This level's just mean!
Put the fate change before he has a... Put the fate change while as he's holding the water jug or something. Jesus Christ.
Being mean and rude.
We get to literally sit through this whole thing again. Why the fuck and who the fuck thought this was a good way to do a puzzle? Oh, thank Christ, they actually skip. Thank Christ, they give you a bit of a time skip forwards.
Nice, because at that point you have figured out the solution, you just didn't do it in the exact perfect order of operations you needed to get in the water!
Yeah, but I had to knock it back first. I did it too early.
God.
What a stupid fucking puzzle. Just put a core between these two spots.
Literally,
Genuinely.
there's no reason to be like this.
There's no reason. The only reason for it to be like that is so that the frickin' puzzle doesn't... is so you can have a better time figuring out the water part. But just like, I don't know. Fucking have him knock something over. Have him like, I don't know. Just start clutching the flag or something. Just move a core in a way that I don't have to deal with this nonsense.
I don't think your fan is bolted on correctly.
It's not.
Hell, just have him
Can
knock
you
over
get
some
that
sheets of
checked
paper.
out?
Just have him knock over some papers and have them spread out to give us a core trail. There's no reason to do it like this.
It's like this to be mean.
Okay, time for the next step. Now, about this medicine bottle. If the minister's gonna make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. How's a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? Guess I'll just have to use my head instead. What a miserable little idiot. Rejoicing in a temporary refrain.
God, this silly funny puzzle.
This thing's pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. Sharp enough to cut the bottle in two, though. And not long enough, is it? Such a reckless man. Huh? Only cowards like to keep weapons around. What a truly dangerous thing to have around. In any case, bet I could use it somehow. No one fucking likes the Prime Minister. If you like the Prime Minister, no you fucking don't.
I think he's funny, but he's not, like, good.
Okay, that did something.
Just start breaking his shit. Who cares?
That was really loud. The urn's a lot heavier than it looks. Made out of iron. Wouldn't want to drop that on my foot. Alright. Well, let's see. We can undo the hanger. Oh my god, are we going to fucking... Oh, I hope we do a stupid Rube Goldberg where we have to knock the portrait of the sword down.
This one's like maybe the most Rube Goldberg this gets.
Alright, well anyway... I mean, I can swing this sword, but I don't think that would do anything right now. It's a pretty light frame for its size. Sure are a lot of things that could fall down in this room. He's a fallen man. Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy.
Damn, love Fall Guys.
I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Yeah, because we made a ramp, but we need the medicine bottle first.
I think you may have whipped it because the medicine bottle's on the wrong side.
Yeah, I probably whipped it. How the hell was I supposed to know it worked like that? This urn's pretty light. Once the urn drops, there's no getting it back. I mean, maybe this'll work? I didn't think so, but yeah.
Can you do anything with the globe still?
I can roll it. Yeah, no, I guess I need to like drop them in reverse order so the globe will run into it.
Because I remember like how this one eventually shakes out, but I don't remember the steps.
Right, I think I've got it. We need to drop the fruit onto the first sword, and then we knock the face down, and then after that, we can actually drop the whole frame. God, what a dumb fucking puzzle.
Conceptually, it's interesting because you get to make a Rube Goldberg machine.
I mean, conceptually, but like, this thing is structured so poorly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact that you need to like do the fan stuff to get over every time is not fun.
Yeah, the fact that you have to listen to Cecil talking about how smart he is.
He needs the validation.
Alright, well anyway, we rock this because we need the fruit on the thing. Yes, it is as stupid as it looks, thank you.
It is,
So silly and fun.
but it's great.
Yes, yes, time is passing, thank you, game.
Bum, bum, bum.
You're kidding me. It's a fucking catapult?
Well, you've got a very funny, heavy urn that you can still drop.
I can't. I already dropped the fruit.
Okay, yeah. Don't drop the fruit.
God, that's... This is the most puzzle. So clearly what needs to happen is I need to knock the globe into the thing's sword so that it lands on that, so then I'll actually be able to swing the med bottle away. Thanks, Cecil.
They need to remake this game specifically so that they restructure these two chapters specifically.
Like, this is one of those things where it's absolutely trial and error with how many fucking one-off events there are.
Yeah, this one's huge trial and error.
Which would be fine if it weren't for the fact that every time you want to make an attempt, you have to sit through a cutscene.
Yeah, because all the other levels are also trial and error, they just don't have you do this. Like, this section of the level is fun. It's everything getting to it that sucks.
Yeah. Not to mention time is passing is struggling to show up on screen.
You're doing it too quick.
Yes, babe?
Just watching that hourglass, trying so hard.
I pre-turned this, it should be fine. There we go, and now we just have to fucking smack the med bottle.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My medicine!
Imagine if he just like knocked it back over again.
My,
I was thinking the same thing.
hey,
Dude,
buddy,
that's too much.
buddy, I think this would also kill you.
Dude.
There, Minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
The next puzzle is to call poison control.
Buddy, your blood pressure is about to drop to the fucking ground.
Dude.
Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
Oh no.
Ah, cut the guy some slack. There, see?
Oh my god.
He's taking my medicine so much, he needs so much more just to get the actual effect now.
Ooh, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. Like, maybe put the bottle in easier reach next time? First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. This is the first of Zelt's 57 precepts.
God.
It's not, but you know. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's head back to the present.
Also, hey Gorpez.
Oh, hi Gorpez. Well, you're just in luck. You managed to miss the 2 most tedious puzzles in the game.
It's all up from here. This is the dip, and every other puzzle after this rules.
Yippee! So the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows. Hey Gorpez, I hope you know a contractor to fix that wall.
Insurance is gonna go through the roof for that one.
Look, detective, walls are expensive here. You can't just go busting through them whenever you want. The man was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed for the crime of my wall.
They killed Kool-Aid Man? But There's no evidence! All they had was his own confession!
Look, Detective Kool-Aid Man was very insistent. But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed drinks icon. Stay back! I told you, I don't want anybody coming near me.
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
So please, please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
I read this one.
We didn't hear it.
Oh no! I'm being silenced.
You are. When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight.
No! But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty.
Well, yes, but everyone got sick of the noises he was making. No one likes being reminded of cartoons at prison, come on.
He was just being too silly and funny in prison. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. It's the war of the Meow Meows.
God, Gorfez.
Honestly, I think it would have been worse if you named like a coughing bat.
Yeah, I think a Ghastly's fine.
Yeah. Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Yeah, let me just fucking...
Oh, there you are.
Why on earth are you talking to that statue? Is there another of you in here? Sounds like the minister is being very stubborn.
That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all.
Alright, I have a solution. I need you to bowl me, Adam. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight, and he has a very good reason for it.
A good reason.
I told Lynn what I learned about the kidnapping.
The kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter?
Apparently.
Oh my goodness. But still... That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution.
Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
The poor man. I hate to do that to him.
Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me?
Oh, right. Sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? Yeah!
Lynn has a sword!
Lynn has a sword now!
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this.
It's kinda hard not to pay attention to it. You're pointing it right at him. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question, were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Are you talking about me? No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? My dream is talking to me. Ah, so now I'm a dream, eh?
Has another heart attack.
God dies on the spot.
Lynn will just have to carry Cecil's legacy.
Mr. Minister, we know. We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again.
Oh, it's a little fucking late for that now, isn't it? It's like midnight already.
It's a little unfortunate, that. Oh, shit. Your medicine! Medicine!
Can't believe you actually did have a heart attack.
Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner's escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie.
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do?
Come on, man. If you keep pressing like that, he's gonna dial again.
What can I do then?
I don't know. Stop shouting.
I can't.
Miserable. We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping, in the only way I know how. Heart attacks!
Scaring a man to death.
We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream.
Looks like it was just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy.
You're in here too? I think you're right. Stubborn Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head.
God.
Miserable fucking scrap of a man.
Sobbing, crying.
Alright, I'm gonna step out for a bit.
Alright,
Okay.
hurry.
See ya.
I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want to we're doing that right now! We have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who would abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer.
Oh, by the way, Gorpez, what game are you nuzlocking? I've been so curious and there's been no break for me to ask. Man, it's fucking midnight.
Oh no! The execution!
The execution! We gotta kill Jowd right now.
Just gonna quickly reset because I realized I'm always looking a bit to the left because of how this screen is set up. So there we go, that's a little more straightforward. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction.
Oh, Moon's a good one. I haven't played that one, like, around when it released, just because my 3DS died not soon after. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. Took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle, so you don't hurt yourself.
Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Kind of interesting how this is apparently a recreation of the murder basement.
Very fun.
Be a
Very
little more,
silly and funny.
be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face. Right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
All right. I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather.
This is the original simp.
These are the prototype.
He is the simp from which all other simps originate.
All right, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Oh no. Beauty.
Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. If you see two cats at once, that means something's gone wrong.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is.
Yeah, sure.
The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, gotta be honest, Gorpez, I don't really care. I don't think either of us care about cars that much.
Growing up, I specifically always wanted a Volkswagen bus. Because my dad's a big car person, so I would go to old car shows a lot, and I thought they were neat. But the thing about them is that they're $1 billion because they only made a few, and they're really hard to service, and they're all falling apart. So that dream died really hard. But I still think it's cool.
Yeah, like, zero caveats. I'm honestly fine with just, like, my Camry. Look, it's decently high-end, it's got fucking automatic seats, which is, like, real fancy for 2002.
You've got your beautiful 2002 car, the ideal.
Not having to give a shit about upkeep would just be nice.
Yeah, that's part of why, like, I'm not super big on getting a car, is just because upkeep and maintenance and gas is everything.
And you absolutely have to have insurance or else it's legal to drive.
God. What about you, Gorpez? What's your dream car?
Yeah. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? They'll no longer be able to shoot lightning bolts out of their hands.
Their power up.
Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing, before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Alright. Oh. Alright. Hey Cecil, you got something to say? Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. Ghost tricks are kind of addictive.
Cecil just loves causing problems on purpose.
He does! That's why he's doing this right now. Oh my god, I didn't realize we were playing fucking Cut the Rope.
God, Cut the Rope is like everything.
It's like one of the only like good mobile games.
It's peak early mobile games before they all went to hell.
Oh. I feel like a tank doesn't count as a car as a thing.
You know what? If you're getting creative with your definition of car, then yeah.
Thing is, if we're following your old criteria, that doesn't change the fact that you have to deal with the cops if you start running over cars.
What are they gonna do? Stop you? You have a tank.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the biggest issue is, like, tanks are designed for breaking shit. They're not actually designed for going that fast, so it would take them so fucking long. Not to mention, I can't imagine they're actually, like, that comfy to be inside of. They are very much designed to be metal boxes you don't get shot in. So that doesn't help at all.
This is a real world segment, so they're not gonna let you fuck yourself up super hard, but...
Well, it's Well, I couldn't exactly do anything about... Well, I couldn't get into the ball on the way or anything, so I guess we'll just have to go the regular way. Oh boy. I mean, I doubt the frickin'... What a useful effect. This is one of those things to light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, something like this really necessary? But something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk to open it. Wonder if I can create a new one. Sure, that's how that works.
Yeah, there's your funny little hint.
There's my funny little hint. Darn. Just out of reach. Mini fridge, carpet, AC, heating. You know what? Sure.
Honestly, yeah, at that point it's just like a supercharged bus.
Yeah. Just my imagination, that's all he has to say. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage?
How much arson can we do in this one room?
Yes.
Just my imagination.
If it was any more laid back, you'd fall right off that crate. Oh yeah. I mean,
oh, for sure. Parking spaces are like tiny, tiny.
I mean, if you're willing to use a cannon on people, just fucking drive over their cars. Okay, I understand what's going on here. I don't like what's going on here, but I understand it. No, I think I need to make it spin faster is the problem. There we go. Love timing. All my homies despise it.
I mean, this game's full of, like, good timing puzzles, generally.
Generally. I just don't like the ones that are, like, really tight on the timing, and it's basically you just kind of have to spam the button back and forth a lot.
That's fair.
Ah.
Yeah.
Arson!
Burning and killing and violence.
But yeah, like, I imagine if you're driving a park on the highway, you're not giving a shit about the law anyway, because I think I read somewhere that you can't bring anything with, like, treads onto the road without doing, like, a stupid amount of damage to it.
That track, because generally road is just...
Oh, she's just hanging out.
She's just chilling.
Button Hut. What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? She's just hanging out.
Just sitting.
She doesn't give a shit.
She's got a book and the juice. Just my imagination.
I love how Camilla is just like, nothing about this.
Look, they gave her a book. What else is she supposed to do?
They gave her a book and a smoothie. What's with the fun book and juice?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
God. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash.
God, he's so fucking tiny. Hey, mister? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was Camilla because you were Missile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know. But we just ask for a little patience.
Don't say those awful things about this house.
Hmm?
This house is where I used to live.
What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me.
You sure are.
What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here, at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party in Ideal who chose this location.
Oh, I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone.
Hey, let's reset the call real quick. I'm starting to hear like an echo.
I think that's from Lou.
Ah. Alright then, never mind. It is subtle. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. Well, I guess I'll just read this book then.
Guess we'll just chill.
This is the
Lay
Lopdated
back,
place.
just chilling.
This is the Lopdated place. It's Camilla's old house. What's going on here? What in the world? Why the fuck does Camilla have a core, actually? I mean,
I know. I know things. Oh, Gorpo's back with the Sour Patch Kids.
oh, well, welcome back.
Fuck yeah.
Why does the old lady have a core of the dead? Like, was this third party?
Don't worry about it.
When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. Hey, what's this book about?
Hey, let's read this book.
I wonder what the little lady's reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's really getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! I'm sorry, I'm not Missile. My name's Cecil. I'm not Missile, I'm Sissel.
Don't worry about it. It's not confusing at all.
Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her, I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can only tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
Thistle.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot. I forgot! There are no monologues in the ghost world.
Fuck!
You can relax, you're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember? Sort of? You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. Huh, so there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Who knows? Maybe it was Ray.
Those.
Remember Ray? Remember that guy?
Our good friend Ray?
You mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure. Go ahead, sissy. Please don't call me that. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Dry, right? You know what? That is an emote.
Oh my god! Rubbish! No!
Oh, welcome back, Lou. You have amazing timing.
I always say, what's going on?
Check the chat.
What the fuck is that?
That's Trubbish. Have a grand old time, I guess.
Rubbish
I
doing
hate it.
Rubbish doing the Amogus thing.
I hate it so much, even more than the Mogus version, actually. No, cease.
Hey, Gorpez, please.
God.
Now I think
And in
about
front of
it,
a child, too.
Camilla's right here.
she's right here, and you send twerking Trubbish.
For shame.
Yeah, I never got there. I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Temsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said. I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsic Park, eh? What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. The music box, the one of my memories. The music box full of specifically my memories. That music box. Oh, thank you for the duck.
Your sins are forgiven.
Partially. That music box was hidden in the apartments. You've forgiven like 3/4 of the Trubbish emotes you've put up. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? Huh, I don't know, where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So, what happened to the music box?
God, Cecil.
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box in the park, I better let Lynn know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn's like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know? She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father's gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away. No, that's not it. My dad... He's gonna die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean because of me? You. Why would you say
Words.
that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No, wait, don't tell me your father's Detective Jowd? That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago. That murder case. Yeah, let me just ask a small child about it.
You know, what, you're like 8. You know about this.
You're like 12.
She's emotionally ready.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. She matters so much she doesn't get a voice.
Look, she has, like, less than a dozen lines.
She's an inciting incident only.
Move out of the way, you have time.
No.
Jowd, why the hell did you keep a loaded flintlock?
Fun.
How does that even, like, work out, angle-wise?
This game takes place on a 2-dimensional plane of reality.
Yeah. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. Huh, I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and the cake. A birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. She was like 6 at the time. I don't think she would have been convicted.
This is Ace Attorney rules.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. This is Ace Attorney rules, much like how Edgeworth apparently killed his own dad and was going to be put on trial for it.
Yeah.
My dad wanted to be executed, and he asked him for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream.
Camilla's elaborate murder plot. All according to plan.
Yeah, have you heard of my cousin, Kevin? Apparently he makes a bunch of, like, house traps. He taught me how to do those.
God, the crossover of the century.
Camilla
Beautiful.
McAllister. Home Alone 5 is about the hunt to find Kay McAllister before a horrible tragedy happens.
I wish that's what Home Alone 5 was.
I thought there were only 4 of them.
No, they made a new one, like, recently.
Ooh.
Wait, what do you mean recently?
Pretty sure they made, like, a new Home Alone
Hold on.
extremely recently.
Hold on.
Wait, that might be Home Alone 6.
That's
Hold
worse.
Oh my god. Wait. No, that.
Yeah, no, Home Alone 6, I think, was the recent one.
That's worse.
Yeah. Last year.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic.
They made a new Home Alone movie.
It's apparently garbage.
Yeah, no, it fucking sucks.
I feel like I need to see it just on the premise that they made Home Alone 6 for some reason.
We'll do a watch party for it. We'll get
Alright.
everyone involved.
Alright,
Movie
Gorfest
night.
is going off. Thank you for the Phineas and Ferb song.
God, I had the DVD, I had the CD with all the Phineas and Ferb songs on it.
Based.
Yeah,
Core memory.
I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know!
So,
Oops.
fuck.
There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy. Please don't call me that. You're not gonna talk to me anymore?
You
I
don't
think
like
we'd
me
better-
anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Sissel, do you hate me?
Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Right. Don't forget, you promised, Sissy. Please stop calling me that. Okay,
She's not gonna
Gorfez,
stop
here's the
calling you
real hot.
that. Hate to break it to you.
Like, it's cute in context, but it is a little funky, especially considering. Alright, Gorfez, here's the real hot question. How many people actually recognize what the lyrics are for?
God.
Or from? What took you so long?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear.
It's been 15 minutes, Semp.
I'm very fast.
You're not even sweating.
I'm just built different, my dear. But it's late, and all the shops are closed.
Oh, I see you looked that up on, Ghost Maps.
The 7-Eleven closes at 11.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not here yet. We couldn't meet at the restaurant. Weren't we supposed to meet here?
Gorpez, I'm going to be completely honest. I think blue is just this game's shorthand for Russian.
Yeah. Yeah.
That feels wrong in some way.
They are foreign. Vaguely foreign. Kind of a lot.
Look. No one's racist in this universe. It's just that blue is in fact a skin color people have.
Sometimes people are just blue.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
We're so stupid. Yes.
We are.
And he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
Oh, you beauty.
Yeah, see, you joke about that, but there is someone who sees in blue.
Oh, fuck.
I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Simply perish.
She's so hot.
She is.
Ah, you're into the kind of lady who will just kill you, is that it?
Yes.
Isn't everyone?
Alright, we're leaving.
She's dodging the question, Lou.
She is.
Pardon me, little lady.
Oh no!
Just the way she goes along with just being folded in half.
Just compressed.
She's still got a juice. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Still, I think we have enough time to actually fulfill the stream title, because it sounds like we're going to the park once we check back in with Lynn.
Maybe.
I
I
mean,
think there might be one more level before Park.
God. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things are getting even more out of hand. The devastated man is being grilled by the fiery detective lady.
Angie.
I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted, that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But no, what did Camilla?
Oh yeah, how about we reset the how about we just like pop in and out of the call real quick, because like you're cutting out a bit.
Whoa.
Alright. Well, hopefully that fixed the issue.
Here's hoping.
Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister.
I think the stupid old part's a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
That poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. Just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
No way it could just be a coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
Also, welcome back, Corpez.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. But how can I believe you? How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
That's how that works. It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
He's got a point.
Oh, wait, I'm betting
It's our favorite boy.
Woo-wee. That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby?
God.
This is no time to be dancing, Inspector. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Oh boy.
God. Yeah!
There he
It's
is.
all here.
Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Len, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between teacher and student brings a tear to my eye. Man, someone was not thinking about how that sentence sounded.
The platonic. Platonic, don't worry about it.
You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella? That the execution was tonight.
I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you.
And you're fine with this?
Oh, Scrooga. Cool.
Magnemite's good.
God, I still wish I hadn't lost mine with that Black and White 2 run.
Black and White 2 are brutal. They're hard.
I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else can I do but haul him in, baby?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Len.
Jode!
I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
What?
Oh, I don't think there's anything for me to do here. Let's get over to What's-Her-Face real quick.
Get out of here.
We're gone.
We'll let them have their moment.
Huh? What's going on? Camilla's the one who was kidnapped, but the little girl's bed is empty too. Where could she have gone? While her husband and daughter's situation changes from hour to hour, only the lady's outpouring of words of love continue on without change. I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but I'm worried about her daughter. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening.
Yeah, no, I think you do need to finish out that scene.
Well, which one? Cabanela or Cabanela or Jahode?
I don't know.
Alright. I mean, I assume we need to head to Timsick at some point, but here.
We'll get there eventually.
According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of blessing tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers. They were lying in wait for her.
But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead?
Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh right, asked her to bring the music box.
Camilla.
Alright, you! My poor Amelie, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
A minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart? What with him being so busy?
Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet it wasn't the smut she was writing.
No.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. I mean, there isn't... I can't really chat with anyone else.
Can you not get over to Jowd?
I can't, because, the only way to get over there would be use the papers again, but I need to get to the fan... Oh, wait. There is a spear there. Can I reach that?
Yeah, because, like, the spheres have cores, and I don't know why... Yeah, there you go.
Right, I didn't notice. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution, tonight. Haha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the Minister doesn't have to worry. I die, and it's all over. Very simple. Hey, babe.
Oh, fuck. No, it's not that simple.
Why
I
not?
forgot Lynn was here.
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
Oh, what? Camilla? I checked it out for myself, I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Is it true? What Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first.
God.
There's very much a version of the story where Jowd ends up getting shot.
Oh, for sure.
I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
So horrible.
Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move?
An impossible move.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's why I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day, in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there are two very strange points about that contraption.
Was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was a prize for her mother's birthday.
And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid.
It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Gonna be honest, I don't think the cake would have had confetti all over it.
Look, don't worry about it. Camilla's trying so hard.
Somebody made a change to the contraption design and then manipulated it.
Also, that's a cute name for a cutie fly.
Ah,
Don't know what to say.
yeah, Pookie is a cute name. Sorry, I was looking at Discord because Ren's talking to me about going through Dark Souls.
Ooh.
Fun.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Kind of adjustment.
The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking.
So that gun really did shoot Alma.
I hid the gun before I went to the police.
You hid it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective.
What? You mean...
And that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in.
Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Now hold on a minute, baby. What the fuck are you thinking about? Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there. And I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake.
That sounds wonderful.
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Temsic Park, Camilla left it there.
What on earth is going on right now?
Oh, Kavanaugh has no fucking clue what they're talking about.
That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Wait, evidence?
Yes, sir. I'll go right now.
Now hold on a minute, you're a suspect.
No time, Kavanaugh. I'm busy. So take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again I say, easy enough for you to say.
Bye!
What's going on? Do you mean the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate? A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. Can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you, with a special sheet just for you, baby. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla, in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
God.
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
God.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up?
Good dude.
Nice.
You just had that.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Remember, disco is the gateway to powers strange and unimaginable. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in the last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. Gotta do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask the detective.
Hey, Jowd. Girl, help.
Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost? Yes. I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? God, this game is so good. Hey, Mr.
There are no breaks.
Excuse me, Mr. Minister? I can't hear you. La 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. Well, there's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a delusion? What's normal? I
Can
got
you
the
give
bit about
me
you
an
not trusting
audiobook
me,
of the
though.
dictionary, please? I'm so confused.
Good. Alright, well, back to this lady. Again.
One more time.
Yeah, I definitely just got the order of events on this whole situation wrong.
Yeah, no, we'll have to tackle Park next week.
Yeah, it's... Who? Just as I thought. This little girl's safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This is a very big vocab list for the test next week.
I've learned so many new things tonight.
This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Zhao's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistake-ridden deduction does too. Alright, well, you know what? I think that's a good place to call it.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a lot of talking coming up.
Yeah, we've been
Oh
going
my.
for, over 2 hours, and I've made a mistake just taking so many character voices.
You did. You got your grubby little paws on them.
I got my grubby little paws on them, and now I've got to fucking work my throat out to embody them.
God.
This is a hell of your own creation.
Yeah, I've got to do Disco, Meow Meow, and Jowd.
Yeah, why did you take all of them, babe?
I didn't It didn't occur to me. It did not occur to me. I should have given you Jowd at least.
Honestly.
I was so used to just voicing people. I was so used to just taking people's voices when I got to the prison. Like, I took Jowd's voice because I had literally just given you Rockstar's voice, and that was a mistake that I'm going to have to live with from now on.
Yeah, you gave me a side character with like 4 lines, and then you took motherfucking Detective Jowd.
Well, look, babe. You have Missile and you have Redacted. And those are gonna be the big talkers from now on.
Yeah, once we hit Endgame, I'm never gonna shut up, but for now, you're in purgatory.
I get all the living people, you get all the dead people. That's the compromise we came up with. Is it fair? No.
But it is there.
It is.
God.
Alright, well,
Thank you for the pun, Gorpez, as we head out.
Yeah. Alright, well, I hope everyone here had a lovely time. We'll be back next week with the case of getting a little girl to call her dad, and then we get to see the park. And that's all that's happening. Nothing else is happening on Tuesday. I hope everyone has a lovely day and a lovely time, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.